In the previous video, you witnessed the heart-pounding chase between zebras and a pack of African wild dogs, where speed, tactics, and survival instincts collided in a no-holds-barred battle. In this video, you'll witness a far greater journey where millions of lives brave the most treacherous traps on Earth together. Steady your heartbeat, because what you're about to see is a survival battle where every second counts. Each year, over 1.7 million wildebeests, along with 300,000 Thompson's gazelles, 200,000 zebras, and countless migratory birds begin their great migration from the Serengeti plains of Tanzania to the Masai Mara savanna in Kenya. A nearly 2,000 kilometers journey cutting across scorched grasslands, thorny bushlands, and deadly rivers. Not for the thrill of exploration, but for survival, because they have no other choice. As the dry season arrives, the ground cracks, plants wither, the last remaining water holes vanish under the blazing sun. Instinct tells the wildebeests, "Go, go now!" And so, wave after wave, like a black tide sweeping the plains, the sky trembles with the thunder of hooves. The whole savanna shakes, as if witnessing a living storm made of flesh and bone. But lurking behind this flow are watching eyes like silent phantoms in the wild. Hidden in the roadside brush, lionesses press close to the ground, their fur blending into the yellowed grass, golden eyes tracking every movement of the herd. They don't strike immediately. They wait for chaos, for the moment a weak one strays from the group, then explode like a storm of death. High above on tree branches, leopards, masters of camouflage, remain frozen like statues. Only their piercing eyes move. Every motion is calculated, crouching. Creeping along the bark, each step measuring the distance to kill. They target the young, swift, precise, needing no second chance. On the ground, hyenas, with their eerie, cackling laughter, circle the herd's edge. They don't attack outright, but coordinate to pressure and disorient the wildebeests. Their tactics are chaotic, but horrifyingly effective. One calf stumbles, and instantly the hyenas pounce, showing no mercy. Underwater, massive Nile crocodiles lie still as drifting logs. But that's the trap. When a wildebeest steps down to drink, one slip, boom! The surface explodes, meter-long jaws clamp tight and drag the prey to the depths, where death comes silently. And now, another deadly force joins the feast: African wild dogs. With their mottled coats, blade, sharp ears, and wind-cutting speed, wild dogs are elite cooperative killers. They don't hunt alone, they strategize, surround, split the herd, and lock on to the weakest target. A coordinated execution, leaving no way out. One morning, golden sunlight pierces thin mist. A herd of wildebeests stops to drink beside a silent stream. They don't know that just meters away, a leopard has been stalking them for 3 kilometers. Flattened to the earth, its steps glide over dew-drenched grass. Just one calf steps away from the group, and then flash, a thunderous leap. The leopard launches like lightning, locking onto the weakest prey. The herd panics and scatters, but it's too late. Death has already made its choice. Elsewhere, a pride of 3 young lionesses lies in ambush. When the herd approaches, they don't rush, they wait. Wait until the migration descends into chaos, until dusk falls, until a moment of carelessness unleashes a nightmare. An injured old male is targeted. A roar splits the air and the chase begins. Blood spills among the tall grass. And when the sun rises again, African wild dogs take the stage. In the dim morning light, they move like shadows gliding across the plains. Eyes ablaze, ears upright, noses sniffing for every trace left from the night before. A calf is just woken, trailing behind the group. Minutes later, a shriek echoes through the air. Razor-sharp teeth lock onto its throat. There's no room for mistakes. But the most terrifying challenge of all is the Mara River, the gate of death in this journey. There's no other way across but to plunge into the raging current. Every year, tens of thousands of wildebeests perish here. From falling, from exhaustion, and from crocodiles. In the muddy waters, jaws like steel traps snap open in an instant. One calf is seized by the neck, thrashing helplessly before sinking. Another tries to swim, but is pushed back by the surging crowd. Bodies float. The river runs red. Yet this is also where true survival warriors reveal themselves. Those who outswim the current, dodge predators, and protect their young. When they finally reach solid ground on the other side, they lift their heads, and before them lies lush, green Masai Mara, a paradise in the wild. A sigh of relief? Not yet. For here, too, lions are waiting. The cycle never ends. In the Masai Mara, the females will give birth to the next generation. Newborn calves tremble as they stand just minutes after birth, driven by instinct to run from the very first breath. The weak don't wait until tomorrow to be eliminated, they're chosen in their first hour. Are you still watching? Imagine this, if you were a wildebeest, would you have the strength to survive 2,000 kilometers, evade every predator, and protect your calf? If these scenes made your heart tighten, hit like, share the video, and subscribe, because the journey isn't over yet.